Esports has been opened at the University of Warwick. Esports is simply the short name for electronic sports, where people play computer games against each other. Sometimes it's in big tournaments, which take place all over the world in arenas with large crowds. As Kevin Reed's been finding out, it's a growing industry worth more than £1 billion a year in the UK alone.
This is the League of Legends World Final, watched by more people than the Super Bowl.
Esports is a growing industry with huge tournaments, star players and transfer fees like other sports. The University of Warwick has around 500 competitors winning many competitions. So where else to open a new eSport training centre than on its Coventry campus? And as you would expect, the technology here is cutting edge. This computer is about 30 times more powerful than your average domestic PC. It has a water-cooled microprocessor. There's also a specialist keyboard and mouse, the very latest and most powerful graphics cards available, and the internet connection here is the fastest that you can get in the UK. Jack Fenton has helped set it all up, and he says the industry is now creating jobs equivalent to those in other sports.
Imagine one single Premier League game of football, everyone involved in that to make that happen. Stewards, referees, administrators, you have marketers, you have coaches, nutritionists, physios, you obviously have the players, you then have the bench of players. All these jobs exist in esports and are growing year on year. There's a higher demand for them every single time.
This stigma that all we do is sit in our rooms and it's dark and it's like 5 a.m. and we're drinking energy drinks, that's absolutely not the case anymore. And I think the centre we have now is a really good way to show that, because people can come in and see us, doing what we love doing, but they can see that actually it's perfectly normal and, everyone can get involved with it.
We're here not to talk about the stadium project, we're actually here to talk about esports.
Also there today, Joy Seppeler, the owner of Sisu, who own Coventry City Football Club. Last year they announced plans for a new stadium at the university, and they're now sponsors of the Esports Centre.
The fact is that we've been working very closely with the university over the course of the past 20-odd months or so, and absolutely, we want to be front and centre and heart of the Coventry Warwickshire community as a football club.
Esport is not officially recognised as a sport by Sport England, but pressure is on to change that. Kevin Reed, BBC Midlands Today, Coventry.
A company from